Hey there, hello there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond welcoming you to another boxing video. We talked about 1944 with Joe Louis winning, 1966 Freddie Little, 1908 Stanley Catchell, 2002 Hector Cardamacho, Gabriel Lourdes 1956, 1918 Sam Langford, 1913 Abe Patel, 1983 Marvin Johnson, 1955 Sugar Ray Robinson, and 1974 Joe Frazier. So let's go with another year, hopefully. Generate. Oh, they want me to go to 1887. And by the way, there were boxers in this year. So 1887. Okay. I don't know if I have 32 boxers though. Well, that's so say it. So say it. So say it. Okay, so auto scheduler, please and thank you. 1887. So what? Oh, come on. What? Okay, there we go. 1887. Default fight date is the 11th because that is the date schedule. 176 fighters, so 87 possible belts down to 16. I don't know much about 1887 and all that. I wonder who the big guy was in 1887. Okay, let's just go with that one. 1887. I just want to see here. Yeah, there's 11 pages. Who's the top guy? Well, there was Ryan, Jackson, and Fitzsimmons. Okay, so Tommy Ryan, Peter Jackson, Bob Fitzsimmons. I wonder if they're... I don't think I see any of them. No, I don't. Let's see here. I'm going to just go randomly here. John Laurie's at page 5. Okay, so I'm going to put Tommy Ryan against John Laurie. There. Majesty is at page 9. So I'm going to put Peter Jackson. Marcellus Baker is at page 7. Okay. So it's Marcellus Baker, Peter Jackson, and I'm going to go with, I think Tough-Wall will be gone. Yeah, Tough-Wall will be gone for Bob Fitzsimmons. Wonder what tournament he was in. Against my queen in. Oh yeah, and I forgot to say that despite that happening, Eddie Mustafa Muhammad has to compete in this tournament because he was runner-up in the last tournament. So he gets to fight Johnny Laughlin. I know it's stupid and all that, and it might be a little bit biased, but we'll see what happens. He might have Bob Fitzsimmons to deal with. Who knows? 2 Canadians, Joe Landon and Sam Biddle. A lot of Australians. How many Australians? Wait, I keep forgetting. I think Australia has the star at the bottom, right? Where's Peter Jackson? Yeah, Peter Jackson is Australian. So the one without the star, like Professor Bloom and Fred Miller, they're from New Zealand, if I remember my flags right. Alright, so who are in this thing? First off will be Tommy Ryan and Frank Slavin. I think I remember these guys. First round the cut event from the Bayview Arena. Jimmy Lennon will be your announcer. Stanley Christodoulou, your referee. Donnie Jessup, Tony Perez, not that Tony Perez, and Deborah Barnes, your judges. Mike Hansen, your expert. So Frank Slavin from Australia, Paddy Slavin as they call him. Born 1861, died in 1929, so he was 68. Biography, 42 and 10 with 8 ties. Australia and New Zealand will have the title. He beat Ike Weir by decision, TKO George Powell and John Banks. Tommy Ryan, on the other hand, Philadelphia Tommy Ryan. That's what I thought his name was. 1870 to 1948, so he was 78. Biography, 88 and 4 with a lot of ties. Middleweight and welterweight champion of the world. And he's beaten John Laurie, Tom Henry, and Charles Turner. So let's see. Who shall win? From Slavin and Ryan. Of course, the big question is, what item is not going to win? Man, these guys are really moving fast. That's why I have to fight the clubs. Not very good. Uh-oh. Cut.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have your decision.
We're inside 7 rounds. I would give it to Tommy Ryan. Scorecards would have had Tommy Ryan. Technical draw. I guess because of an injury? I don't know. So they have to rematch. They have to rematch. I don't like it any more than you do. And Tommy Ryan did win by knockout, so I guess in a sense he did win that fight. Slavin really had nothing in the bank. So now it's Bob Fitzsimmons against George Seidens, a featherweight in the semifinal. Wow. Seidens, baby. At the Connecticut Convention Center, Frank Shane, your announcer, Michael Hook, your referee, Hong Tong Cam, your first judge, Charlotte and Coyle, with Mirko Mirsara, your judge, George Seidens 3-0. I don't know why it doesn't show death. It says that he's still alive. I don't know. Date of birth has been estimated, but yeah, he wasn't really that great. But in this tournament, he decisioned Joe Landon, he TKO'd Jack Fallon, and he's decisioned on John Nifton. And Bob Fitzsimmons, Ruby Robert, as they called him. He was from 1863 to 1917. His hometown was New Zealand. Wow. So anyway, he was good and all of that. The world lightweight, light heavyweight, and middleweight champion. That's right. He won. He was the first boxer to win in 3 different weight divisions. He beat George Gardner, Tom Sharkey, James J. Corbett, and Jack Dempsey, among others. Personal history. He competed in the 1908 tournament. Beat McFadden before he got TKO'd by McCoy. So he faced a lot of mix. He KO'd Queenan and took on Mustafa Muhammad and KO'd him, and that ended Mustafa Muhammad's career. Now he's 5-3. He won't be eligible for any more tournaments, and then he beat Peter Jackson by decision. So let's see if Bob Fitzsimmons can do what he has to do to take down this upstart named Seidens. So it looks bad for Sidens. He's petite. I mean, he thought he could somehow get in the finals, but Fitzsimmons is rocking him back and forth. He should give up. And the scorecards have him. Well, Sidens won round 2, but other than that, it's just basically, yeah, Sidens has to do something, or else he's going to end up on the wrong end of the decision. Tommy Ryan is waiting for the win. To break free. I need to break free. His hands are warm. He doesn't have swelling. That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have your decision.
I think it was a mercy kill, if you will. Wow, look at that. He would have won round 2, but that's it. Yeah, I think it was a mercy. Killing all that. Punches. Look how bad it was. Fitzsimmons had rocked him and everything. I don't think he had anything. No, he had nothing. Everything he had. Well, on to the final. Tommy Ryan and Bout Fitzsimmons. Unfortunately for Bout Fitzsimmons, there's one problem. He's 6-1. That makes him 8. If he loses, he's 6-2. But the problem is, because he has 8 bouts, and the magic number 7, he won't be eligible to compete in the tournaments, like the early tournaments. So someone else. But, well, if Fitzsimmons wins, it would be nice. Tommy Ryan, at least will get the consolation of getting the next tournament, no matter what year it is. The event, Michael Pass, your announcer for Fort Hamilton. Jolasio Perez Rita, your referee, Fernandez Manuel Garcia, and Fensum, your judges, Romy Alvarez. And Tommy Ryan, of course, 4-0. He's only 5'7" and 150 pounds. That's amazing. The welterweight against Bout Fitzsimmons, who's 6'1", 5'11" and a half. That's my height, if you must know. 167, the middleweight. So these two guys are pretty good. Now, who will be the champ? Fitzsimmons knows he must win to get into this tournament, because if he loses, because he has the unlucky 8 count of fights, he will be ineligible to compete. So not good for Tony Ryan. He's being battered and bruised. But it's 96-94. It's close. Two good boys fighting. Ryan knows he can put Fitzsimmons in a bad spot because if Fitzsimmons loses, he's 6-2.
One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. Ladies and gentlemen, we have your decision.
So this is a tight fight. Ryan and Fitzsimmons. The scorecards have it 144-139. So it looks like Fitzsimmons will close out with a loss, which will not be good for him. Because not only will, if that's true, then that's the 5th straight title that an American's gotten. But the fact of the matter is that, you know, Omar Fernandez puts it 142-140. Juan Manuel Garcia Reyes, 143-140. A lot of names. Fred Fensom puts it 144-138. Did Fitzsimmons somehow win? I bet he did. No, he didn't. Ugh. Vexing. The guy freaking, if he wasn't in the 1908 tournament, he would have been with a chance to qualify again, but he fails. I feel so bad for Fitzsimmons, but Tommy Ryan had him back to rights on almost everything. I mean, you can't give him bad luck. Anyway, the two Canadians, Landon and Biddle, went down to Simons and Jack Fallon. So Canada didn't do well, but America did. And Bal Fitzsimmons at 6-2 will have to go to other tournaments because he can't be in the 128 man starts tournament. That's for sure.